We're back. I'm gonna see if I can. We have like what, 10 days left in the month? I want to see if I can finish this ride. So basically, what we're making. Ooh, let me turn on everything. Okay. So what we're making is this. Or I guess I can zoom out a little bit. So just a standard boomerang. I made this on my laptop. Thought it would be fun to actually put into Blender. So yeah, let's see if we can make this, put it into Blender. I want to see if I can get the actual ride done in the next 10 days, which I'm pretty sure I can because it's not very much to do. But I would like to continue and actually build a station and queue and exit and actually some foliage. And see if I can actually do like an entire like you know those Planet Coaster builds when they just kind of like build one ride and they kind of like put all the stuff around it and they have fencing and foliage and like a little plaza or whatever. I want to do that with this. So that's my goal. Not by the end of the month because that's just unrealistic and I'm gonna burn out again. But I do want to put this into Blender. So yeah, Flashback. Basically, ESO's this ride is at 1 billion different theme parks, but I kind of want to emulate, I guess the Boomerang at Knott's Berry Farm. So tons of foliage, very pretty plaza out here, but then also make it look like Flying Cobras from Carowinds. So hence the different color cars and the blue and white track. And then also from, actually let me pull it up. This one. From this project, I have this track that I made. When did I make this? 9 months ago. January. So back in January. Whoops. Oh gosh. I don't even know how to control the website. Made this track here. So I'm just gonna kind of reuse this track, or at least the dimensions of it, and reuse this cross tie here. And then the rest of it we're gonna put into the geometry nodes that we used for like this ride. And I guess also the B&M track. So all of this was made from geometry node track pieces. So I'm gonna do that as well. I haven't redone this to use the system that I've been working on with the B&M invert track, but so far we have 3 different track types. We have B&M invert, the one that we're gonna make, this. I need to convert this as well, the Intamin track, and then I feel like there's one other that I made. Oh yeah, the sit down types of B&M. So yeah, so all of these track types I would like to actually put together. And then also everything that I do work on, I do have a government that I'll put everything on. And of course it's free because, I mean, I'm showing how to do it on here, so I might as well. Okay. Oops. Also, I don't know how to use controls because I'm used to no limits. So we're going to be fumbling around with that quite a bit. Did I already import this? No, I did not. Okay. So we're going to append, not link, append the Oh wait, yeah, it's in here. Track. B&M track. So we're gonna append what's in here. And the plane is gonna get this. Generate arrow Vekoma. I'm just calling it arrow Vekoma because I mean I don't know which one to call it, so why not both? Generate arrow Vekoma track. I'm gonna save that, and then we're just gonna edit this to be the same as the other one, so we can actually. Oh shoot. Oh, I should also import the spline just to work with that. And that is in 2024 Boomerang. I haven't renamed it. Export spline. Ouch. And I think it starts at the very top here. So the object is going to be spline. Unit count, yeah. And let's also move this down so I can see it. Cool. So this is in the B&M invert. That would be very interesting if B&M started making these models here. Oh. One thing I always forget is that in these points here on loops, the splines like to get weird. But in order to do that, to get rid of that, you just kind of have to like lower the resolution of the splines. Maybe not this one. Oh, maybe it's both. Yeah, I think it's both. Make it cyclic. Nope, that's a lie. Yeah. Actually, we can make it like that. I think that does fix it, but this one isn't cycle. So whatever, it's just gonna have to be that way, and then we'll on the last piece just make sure it doesn't go off the edge. So realistically, we would have to do like that, just so it doesn't. Anyway, that's not the point that doing this. Let's give this some color. Okay. Hey. Give me 1 second. We are paused at the moment. Okay, materials, name this track. Oh, there already is a track, so let's get rid of that. Track. Okay. Oh no. I'm gonna leave this like this just so I can kind of see what the density of the cross ties and all that is gonna be. So this is our original piece that we had. And where's the origin? Here. And each cross tie is 0.5. Oh, so 1. So this is 1 meter. Just shift it up 1. Alright, let's try that. I'm gonna extract this. I see a lot of Z fighting. I don't like that. gosh, I forgot how to. Forgot how to use Blender. Oh my gosh, I haven't done this in a while. Parent? Selection? There we go. What's all this Z finding mess? Okay. Yeah, let's go back to layout. Okay. This is rough after one, not using Blender for a while, but also being on a MacBook. Like, I am struggling here. Let's name this crosstie. Why is it not dissolving the edge? Scrub all of it, and we're gonna merge by distance. Does that change anything? No, it does not. Dissolve edge. Delete edge. I feel so out of practice. What's going on here? Oh, jeez. Okay, that's an issue. That's also an issue. I understand that I did this. Alright, I have an idea. We're going to Control A. No, we're gonna escape. No, tab. Jeez. Set origin to 3D cursor. Now move this. Oh wait, move the cursor to the origin. Move that there. See, I know how to work Blender. I know how to do this. Okay. Now I'm gonna fix this BS that's happening here. Snap to edge. Never mind. Subdivide that. This down to here. Let's do vertex. Move this on the X. Yeah, X to here. And then Z to there. Let's add another one here. Z to there. X to there. Join that. So this can be deleted. This can be deleted. This can be deleted. This can be deleted. So this here. This to here. Let's subdivide GY to. I should probably have both of these selected so I don't have to keep going back and forth. GY there. All of this can be filled. Fill. Yeah. Extrude Z to there. No, we don't fill that. Hold on. Wait a second, I got scammed. Hold on. We're gonna get rid of this edge here. We're gonna disconnect that one. Also disconnect that one. So, and disconnect this one. So this is its own thing. Let's okay, sweet. That needs to be its own separate thing. I just was that my something just said that it was out of battery. Didn't see what that was. Sweet. So now we don't need this. That. Let's do it like this. This way there's less points to worry about. Oh, I'm trolling. Hold on. All of this does not get filled. Alright. Also, while we're at it, get rid of all this. Array, get rid of that, get rid of that. Well, leave all this smooth. No. This is all gonna be not smooth at all. Shade flat. Ah, there we go. Let's extrude X to here. And extrude X to here. Fill that. Fill that. I don't like that this is 2 instead of 1, but whatever. Also same here, but also this can be wide open. Ooh, you gotta go. Da, 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 da. This is so messy just because this is like one of the first things that I modeled like back in January, because I just kind of started doing this. I feel like I've learned a lot and it hasn't even been a year. I guess I started in December, not January. But yeah, the topology is interesting. Da-da, 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 da-da. Also get rid of a second here. Because we're gonna have a pipe here. We're gonna have some pipes here as well. So we're gonna do this. Let's apply everything. Oh wait, no, convert to mesh. There we go. Grab that. Dissolve edges. There we go. So I was trying to do the first time. But our topology was gross. Dissolve edges. Dissolve edges. What I'm thinking is separate, 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 separate. What the hell? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put that on its own thing. This comes over here. Delete that. Taking a step back. Gotta delete all this. Dissolve edges. Just delete. Okay. Fill this as well. This here, and we are going to mirror the Y. this we're gonna mirror. X and Y. Cool. So this point here is 0.61 over and 4 oh no. See, I need a normal. I need a very normal number here. Here to here, let's, oh jeez. Fill that in. Gosh, this topography is a nightmare. Didn't mean to get rid of that. I wish I had statistics. I could see how much less it is. Oh, also, let me turn this on. Ha, 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 ha. Okay, I think we're done. I forgot how to join. There we go. So this is all one now. We have this section, and the other. Cool. Just get rid of the, no. Yeah. So let's convert that to mesh, and then join. Now convert this to mesh. Okay, cool. That's way cleaner than what it was. So this is our cross tie. Let's make an assets folder. Put cross tie in there. So far, this is the only. Oh shoot. me select this and this and put what am I doing? Oh, select our cursor, that, and then we'll put the origin where the cursor is, move the cursor there, and put that there. Cool. So this is our cross tie. And I think what we should do is, because on this ride the cross tie starts right at the end, whereas on this one it starts a little bit inside, I think we're going to have to do that with geometry nodes, just because if it is dynamic, we're going to have to change the position based off of the user input. So I'm going to have this here, kind of low-key get rid of that. Wait, pause. 6.1 meters, or 0.61. I might end up having to fix this just because I haven't put an actual train on here, and I don't know what this is, but I can always widen and shorten this. And no, I will not do that with geometry nodes. Actually, I guess I could. What I could do is take this part and just kind of low-key put it here. And this side as well, and I can just kind of move it in and out. I think I might do that. Just because I don't think it adds any computing power to do that, right? GUI. Never mind. I'll take it back. There's going to be clipping issues. There's going to be clipping issues if I do that, so I'm going to ignore that for now. I'm thinking too far ahead. But let's go back to geometry nodes. And let's grab that. Track endings. There is no object for this one. This one is going to be a cylinder. Where is my, there we go. Let's go back to the original thing. Ugh, it's a stupid number. Reach 2.7. So negative 0.7. 100%, but that's what we're doing. Negative 0.7. And that is just where the spine of the track is going to be for this to be our track ending. Vertices, let's start with 8. You know what? I'm going to actually start with the spine. Because right now it's this. We can get rid of that. Cylinder. Is there a rail resolution? Braille resolution. This one. Braille resolution. Gonna continue over here. Please. You're out. There we go. You're out. Let's put that there. This part is so extra and not really valuable, but whatever. Resolution. I want to plug in that. Whatever the hell's under here. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Let's add a transform. There we go. Forgot my controls. Rotation, we're gonna rotate the Y 90. Just kidding. Oh, you probably still are. Hold on. Yeah, rotate the Y by 90. Yes, perfect. Now, let's go back to the original. Point 18 radius. Point 18 radius. Radius. Point 18. Then the Z position is going to be negative point or 7. Perfect. We're getting there. Wait a second. I'm trying. Negative 0.7. 90. Hide that. Fill type, none. Realize instances merged by distance. And here we can do a smooth by angle. No, not smooth. Angle, what's it called? Shade smooth, that's that shade smooth. Because we're extra, we're gonna make it so it doesn't hurt my brain to look at. wrong. I have to do this beforehand. It's like making two. Ah, I see. Depth. There we go. Depth is going to be whatever the unit length is. There we go. This one's for my brain. Whoops. Let's get you out of the way. And all of this is going to go down. I want. Ah. That's our spine. And then with our spine, we're also gonna, whoops, we're also gonna put, are you kidding? Aw. It's not expanding. No. What? I thought when you hit H, it like... Oh, control H. Okay, there we go. Side segments. So the side segments is going to be... Oh, segments right here. There we go. So that, I don't know if you saw that, but it made it smoother. So... This is annoying. So it's kind of jagged. Then you add the segments. Smooths it out. Okay, now let's work on cross ties. I think the rails can stay the same. I don't know if the position will stay the same, but for now they can stay the same width. But let's change the cross ties. Oh, let's get rid of that. Here we're gonna put cross tie. Beautiful. Look how easy that was. I don't think we have to change anything actually. Yeah, that's perfect. We can change the so I need to do some math with that. See. I'm gonna compare this density to no limits. I mean, that's pretty solid. I think I might do 1 meter instead of 1.1 meter though. That'd be a little bit better. Also, I'm going to start this at 0. Okay, 1. And let it go up. so I can kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay, let's go back to this. Start it at 2. So let's go back to the unit start. Whoops. Geometry nodes. And track ending. Oh, no. Before we do that, in the array, transform, what's that? Separate matrix. Not what I was looking for. I don't know how to use matrices. What's this cross ties? X. Alright, so it's X. Alright. X. By an X, Y, Z. Okay, so the X value is going to be track unit length. And then we're going to do some math. I like multiplication more than I like the other one. So let's multiply by 0.5. That's kind of hard to tell. So you can tell, I'm gonna sneeze. If you look at these 2 points right here, this is like the first point, second point, right? We want this to be in the middle there. So when we multiply this by 0.5, it shifts to the middle. So that's what we want. I can probably better visualize that when I make one track piece rather than this entire thing. So let me do that. So this is normal with it right at the end, but we want it here because the end is where we're going to connect the pieces, not on the cross tie. Whoops, not 5, sorry, 0.5, and it shifts it over. I don't know why. Oh, I know exactly why that's doing that. Let me organize this first. I'll fix that later. I'll do that in a bit. Just leave that. Or what if, again, none of this matters, but it makes my brain happy. There we go. Cool, let's cross ties. Let's get out of here, go to spine. And we're culling the first one somewhere. Spine, is it right? Yes, call last. So we need to call none. No. Call first, call last, call first and last. So we do want to call last. Alright. I need this big old cylinder out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Side segments. Can I, like, what's happening here? May I zoom in, please? There we go. It's like shifting a lot because I moved the cross ties over with some math. And that should have only shifted this over. Yeah. But our spine is also shifted. Why should this start? So the cylinder starts in the middle? Is that what's happening? Depth. Yes, it is starting from the middle. Which means we need to do somewhat math. It's the x value, so we're going to take unit length and apply some math to it. Probably should have done that. Unit length. Multiply 0.5. Is it not? It is x. And then this needs to be negative 0.7. Unit length. Oh my gosh. There we go. I will fix all this later. This is still bleeding over a bit. Don't know what's going on here. Also, I think our cross ties might need to be a little thicker. The whole thing, we're going to scale it by X. That. Save. I'm going to figure out the spine thing in a second. I might have to go back to the poltergeist one, because that was a procedural spine as well. Actually, I think I can just cheat off of rails. Versus stuff. So the depth is taking the unit length and the unit count, multiplying them together to get the depth. Ah, I see. I see, but let's see if I actually see it. Let's see if I saw something. Okay, we're multiplying this by unit count to get the a number, and then we're using that number and we're multiplying. Please. Let's move this over. Just duplicate that by 5.5. Put this number. So the depth is this number. All? Unit. Unit count. Unit length. So yeah. You have a cylinder. The vertices is going to be the resolution. Side segments is going to be the amount of segments multiplied by the radius. All? 7 times 4. Oh, I get it. I understand. So basically what we're doing, instead of having, okay, so we're not using this at all. Oh, this hurts my brain. What number was that? That was segments times unit count equals side segments. What's going on here? Translation X or we might be able to get rid of that and put a grid, because that's what we're doing on the rails, I think. So yeah, on the grid we instance this. Translation. Instance on points, grid. Well, we don't need the grid. We can just. So what is this taking? This is that number that. So the depth time divided by 2, basically. Depth divided by 2 is the x. That makes sense. That makes sense. So it's depth divided by 2. Boom. So what is going on here? Oops. And why is this getting bigger? With the length. Depth. No. The radius should stay the same, so why is it changing? Where else? The radius stays the same. Radius is radius. Maybe I should add radius here. Don't need this. So why is the radius changing? Is the scale is scaling. There you go. Because that needs to be Z. Probably. The heck? Yes. So this needs to scale that way. But it needs to scale from this one side over rather than this is unit length. Yeah. But then here we go with that. I might need to put it on a grid. And instance on points. Point instance instances. Yeah. think I'm about to just copy this. I think I'm about to copy and paste this entire thing. Yeah. Copy, go to, because I don't need any of this. Curve deform. Oof. I gotta remember goes where. Side segments is going to be segments times unit count. Vertices. Radius. It's radius. This is unit length times unit count. Should probably output it on. But it's showing up. At the origin. Why is it doing it there? Curve deform. Ah! Because this is not B&M track. Is it Z? No. Ah, so that stays there. The scale's also gonna change, but it's gonna be the Z. Track unit length. What is X? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Depth 1.1. Alright. This math isn't mathing. Okay, so we're gonna is it track unit length? We're gonna times that by the unit count. That's the depth. Ah. Never mind, I figured it out. Okay, I just figured it all out. Alright, and then we're gonna put this back for that. Okay, and then set position. Offset 7. There we go. Never take a Blender hiatus. Ever. This is horrible. Alright. We're not using a curve, that doesn't matter. Unit start doesn't matter. Unit length doesn't matter. Offset does not matter. And this is gonna go with however many. Sweet! Now we just need to figure out the ending parts. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's do track ending. I keep trying to hit control zoom. I think that's what it is in Figma to zoom in and out. Oh! Let me actually show Figma real quick. I mean, yeah, I have my. So, what I'm doing here. This is a test park name. I don't think that's what I mentioned. These are park names that I'm thinking of doing. It's basically based off of California's Great America. This is probably the name I'm going with. But I like this name, but it just sounds weird to say out loud. I just like this word, Wolfkin Niles. Sounds really nice. So I was thinking of doing this, but I think we're going to end up with the California's Great Park. Anyway, that's not the point. This is what I kind of want to build, this tiny little area. But I do want to start off with this small area here. See if I can build this in Blender. And if I can execute this, I'm going to try to build this out. And then if not, I'm going to see if I can try to expand it. I think that would be really fun. But yeah, this control zoom, I've conditioned myself to doing. So now I'm trying to do that in Blender. Alright, 8 vertices. We are going to also shade this smooth. Track endings. I guess track endings would depend on spine thickness. or the spine radius. But the spine radius isn't going to change, so I guess we can hardcode this. Let's move that there. Let's have a transform here. Rotate Y 90 degrees. Z negative 0.7. Fill type none. No, fill type. You can do like once. Fill type none. Triangle. But how do you? There's a way to do just fill one side, but I don't remember. For now, let's do none. Vertices is going to be the same as it's going to be resolution, rail resolution. Rail resolution. This one. That's resolution. Depth, not that big. Radius, also not that big. Also have to do a grid and instance on points. This mesh would go, oh my. Well, I guess I don't, I don't think I need rotation. I might not need this grid if it doesn't pause. Okay, sweet, I don't need either of these. That was easy cleanup. And there's, don't need this, don't need that, that can go there. But the translation, depth 0.1, which means two of them together is gonna look like that. So let's do 0.5, 0.05. I mean. Alright, I'm gonna open this one to be being a supports. Don't blow up my computer. I think it's blowing up my computer. Water break. Okay, so footers. Footer plate. So extrude mesh. There we go. So we don't want a cylinder, we want a circle. So I'm gonna kill that. We'll do circle. Vertices is gonna be resolution. Radius is gonna be I forgot what it was. Let's just choose something. And then extrude. Just the edges. No. Vertices. No. It was faces, yeah. And gone, I got to fill it somehow. Let's do triangle. And then instead of oh, yikes. It's hot in the air. Extrude. I guess I do want an N-gon. Well, I want a triangle one, but I don't want it to extrude all of the triangles. Actually, let's do it this way. So extrude. If I do another extrude, experimenting here. Yeah, but it still does that. Do not copyright strike me. Okay, there we go. Always forget to loop it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just have two different things. Resolution. Fill type, none. I have to add an extra transform here just to move this. So Z? Yeah, Z. -5.05. .025. No, because it needs to go on the other side. Yeah. Actually, I think this needs to move that way as well. So many transforms, okay. Okay, that was a lot for that. Yeah, I know, using no limits as a reference is bad. It's very tiny. Way less than a cross tie. I feel like two of these together would be too big. Also the radius. Let's do 2.1. 2.2. I also need to do math. Combine X, Y, Z. What was it? Z? Yeah. So it's depth. I'm just going to use this here. Depth Z. And then what was this? Depth divided by 2. This is so messy. And this depth. Make it half of that. There we go. So I put 52. Where's my cross tie? I don't know. I hit that. Yeah. rail resolution, rail radius. Rail radius. Alright, so I need to do this. This join geometry is going to be this as well. Oh. Flip x-axis. So what am I looking at? Like, if it's the x-axis, it should be going this way, no? What was that? Hold on. I don't understand that one. There. What is this? Let's go somewhere up here. So I understand. So if we do that, matrix. Oh, components, yeah. Maybe because of this. Let's take that, flip it. There we go. Whoops. Whoopsies. me doing something useless in Blender? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me at all. That sounds nothing like me. We got 20 minutes and I'm wasting time. Okay, let's um gonna leave that like that, because none of this really matters, so I'm just kind of wasting time. Okay. That's pretty much it, right? Choose where to start the thing. Choose how many of the thing you want. I do need to make it so this doesn't look weird. Wait a second, a circle cylinder. Oh, nut. Fill nut. So everything is realized, but there's no merge of points. So we want to merge the points together. Shade smooth. Just doesn't matter. What did I do? I want to shade just the cylinder smooth, but whatever. Shade angle, smooth by angle. Smooth by angle. It's the same thing. Ignore sharpness. Alright, I'm not doing this. So we got that one there, and it's over there as well. So if I were to duplicate that, still, oh, I see. Let's make this 1 as well, just to make life a little easier. Is this one? I don't think we have to worry about anything else. Alright, sweet. That looks like the track is pretty much finished. What else? Genuinely believe that that is it. That's all that I can think of anyway. So, track endings, cross ties, track rails, track routes. With routes, we can get rid of this. What we're gonna do instead, gonna get rid of that. This is gonna be a primitive cube. Yeah. Let's do 1 route. 1. Let's add a transform. Why is it so high? That's the real question. Because that means that the route's down here. I take it back. We're gonna do a cylinder mesh, and then vertices is gonna be 4. Always. Rotation Z is gonna be 45. None. No fill. And now we can move this negative point. Whatever. Zero. That's too big, right? Because maybe not. Yeah, because the thing itself. Alright, let's do that. That makes me feel a little better. That's. So if I do -1, I don't know how to get the math to work out so it always stays there. Sure. I don't know how the roots are gonna work, actually. I know using no limits is bad reference, however. Very bad reference. But I can just kind of adjust these how I need to anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. As you can tell, no limits I just use for my spline, because otherwise I would fix stuff like this and that. And I think there's like some square ones over here that are like, yeah, mismatch. It's square as well. It's like, who cares? I'm 3D modeling all this. I got 7 minutes. Whoops. I keep control scrolling. Spine. Okay, cool. So far this is going to be generate arrow Vekoma track. So if I go into Boomerang, don't save. Okay, thought it was lagging. I'm going to link, not append, link our library, assets, coaster track, arrow Vekoma. We'll put in our nodes, generate that. Then we'll make a little plane. And then we'll add geometry nodes, which is generate Vekoma track. And then the spline object is going to be spline. And now you can see we have our track. Beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain. And then of course we have to fix the... Because this isn't cyclic, I want to see if I can kind of fix it the OG way. Geometry. No. Yeah, back to spline. I think I have to use cyclic. Or I have to do wizard math, and I'm not doing all that. there a camera in here? No, I got rid of it. Rip. Camera. Can have a constraints clamp to spline. Is it clamp to, or is it follow path? Follow curve. Hey yo, you gonna follow this curve or not? What's going on? So why is it still here? Oh yeah. So we're not completely done with the track. I also need to make the so around like here, it's gonna turn into like a piece of track that doesn't have this like single rail. It will be double spine, but instead of the double spine being at the bottom, it'll be kind of on these rails here. And let me show you. So like this here, right where this flange is here, I don't want to make it so just attach. Well, I don't think I'll make a separate track type, but I want to make it so at least this track type doesn't have this middle spine, and then we can add this in kind of like a support normally, like with the support generator, and then we'll do it that way. And then also have a support generator for Vekoma specifically, just so it doesn't have B&M styling. And it is 5 o'clock, but I want to get the camera to work. It's not. Object constraint. If it's not follow path, it's not clamp to. It's gotta be follow path. Follow curve. This blue is so like saturated. What I also want to do is make an actual UV map for the track, and then like generate a UV map for the rails. But the Planet Coaster 2 rails look 10 out of 10, I must say. So let's go for this. Let's drop the brightness down a little bit. Still very saturated. Not the biggest fan of saturation in this house. There we go. So how is this able to use the spline, but this isn't? let me save that. And then this file, let's open up Poltergeist. Open up recent Poltergeist. Is that even on here? Character form. No, this is all Batman stuff. Yeah. Follow path. Negative Y and Z. Curve radius, follow curve. That still isn't doing a gosh darn thing. So how am I able to use it here? What's going on? Alright, hold on. Follow path. Curve radius. So I guess we don't need that. Follow curve. We'll just do that, right? Not to click animate path? I think I do. There we go. Switch direction. No, cause yeah. Account. Start one. And the camera. Foreign access. This is C4, so rotate the Z, negative 90. Z position? No, it's X. Well, I guess we'll just put it backwards. Anyway, all this is to do a POV. So yeah, hopefully we can animate this. I would love to get a train modeled so I can actually animate this and put it on Sketchfab. And then have it go backwards as well. No. Yeah, have this go backwards as well. And then we'll go back in like that. So yeah, that's it. Or at least for now. If I do any work off stream, which I probably will do a lot of this not on stream. But if I do anything really cool, I think I'll actually stream it. Or if there's something that I actually know how to do and I'm not experimenting with geometry nodes, I'll probably do that, because experimenting and doing geometry nodes at the same time is very, it eats away at my soul. Can't do that. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye. I honestly don't know when I'll be back. I think if I model like the train or something, I'll definitely stream that, because I've never done that. And this whole process I've done a couple of times. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye.